Are film festivals a massive waste of money? Should you even be entering your feature or short film into a film festival? Hi, I'm Jim Eves. I'm a filmmaker. I've made features, shorts and corporate videos. In this video, I'm going to talk about whether you should be entering into film festivals or maybe whether your money should be better used elsewhere. I'm going to break this into pros and cons, and then I'm going to give you my final verdict at the end of the video. Pro, exposure. So getting into a film festival means that you've beat out hundreds or maybe thousands of other films to get into that festival. It gives you credibility and it also gets eyeballs on your film. Con, cost of entry. So fees for film festivals do vary, but the bigger the festival, the more it's going to cost for you to enter. And you might not even hear back if you don't get into the festival. So these costs really do add up, especially if you're working on a micro budget. Pro, watching it with an audience. So seeing your film on a big screen with an audience is an incredible experience, not only for you, but for your cast and crew who've been involved in making it. You'll never have a more friendlier crowd than a festival audience, and it's a great way to celebrate all that hard work you've put into making it. Con, your odds are low. There are a lot of festivals out there, and there are a lot of people entering them with a lot of films. So your chances of getting in are small, and it might be that you don't get in for a number of reasons. It might not have anything to do with the quality of film. It might be that the festival programmers are looking for certain types of movies, or they've already got a movie like yours, so yours won't quite fit in. It could be to do with the length of your film. So your odds of actually getting into a film festival are actually quite low. Pro, networking. Film festivals are a great place to meet filmmakers, sales agents, distributors, all sorts of people that might help your next film become a reality. Con, rosettes can be meaningless. So those little rosettes with official selection or winner of on them, they can look nice, but actually most distributors, sales agents and platforms don't even want those on the poster. Unless you get into a really big festival, they're not really going to mean a lot to your audience. Pro, raising finance. So you've got your film in front of a festival audience, they're excited to see it. It's the perfect opportunity to get someone along who's interested in financing your next film. Maybe being with that audience who are enjoying your film and loving it is the thing that pushes them over the line and gets them to invest. Con, cost of attending. So with a massive big festival, they might well pay your travel expenses, they may even put you up, but most film festivals won't pay for travel, won't pay for accommodation, and certainly won't be paying for your dinner in the evening. And those costs do add up, especially if you're traveling quite a distance. So you need to factor those in and think about whether those costs are actually worth it. Pro, they're fun. Festivals are a great way to see lots of other films from other filmmakers. You'll probably get a festival pass if you get into the festival. You'll be able to watch all of those movies. There'll be networking events. There'll be potentially parties to go to. It's a really good reminder of why you're in this industry in the first place. And I often find that if I go to a film festival, I come away with a lot of ideas. I come away with a real creative boost that's going to see me into the next year. So my final verdict, are film festivals worth it? Yes, they are. If you think very carefully about your film and what festival it best suits. I definitely say if you've got a festival in mind while you're in production, maybe even while you're writing the screenplay, go to that festival, meet the people at that festival, shake their hands, introduce yourself. The other tip would be write a really good letter when you're applying to that festival and tell them why you would be the person who should have their film screened, why you love their festival, the kind of promotional ideas you're going to do, but be really strategic about which festival. Also set yourself a budget limit and don't go over it. But definitely don't blindly submit to a bunch of film festivals. It can be tempting because you can see those entry prices on some of the smaller ones are very low, $10, $12. You might think, oh, I'll take a punt on that. But those costs add up. And if they're not going to give you any return, it's really not worth entering because it's not a lottery. You've got to think carefully about what festivals you enter. I hope that was useful. Please do let me know in the comments about your own experiences with film festivals and whether you think they're worth it. Give me your horror stories, give me your success stories. I want to know what you think about entering film festivals. If you're interested in some film festival strategy, then I'd suggest you listen to my episode with Mark Marriott. He had a film called Tokyo Cowboy, which he had a very successful film festival run on, and he gives some great tips in that episode. See you on the next one.